boondocking experience at our own land. We thought we'd try it out. Got our nice boondocking spot going, Bridgeview Boondocking. Trying it out. Gonna go get the goat, get this grass cut just a little bit so we can start a fire tonight. And then bring the picnic table over. Hopefully it's gonna be a nice cool evening. Trying out our new spot. This is how Tony moves the picnic table. It's a really big and heavy one. It's too heavy for 2 people. Hey guys, this is day number 2 here at our land, and we are boondocking, and it has been a pretty cool experience so far. As you can see, we are nowhere near completed with the site yet, and is only ready just for us to come take a trial run at it. We still only have this large grade gravel. These are big pieces, so we had to put this down first because the site was nothing but mud and dirt. We're going to put the smaller finishing gravel on later once all the construction is done here. And then we also have our water spigot here. Actually had a leak in it. I'll let Tony talk some more about that. He is in the process of fixing that. Now we do have water this weekend. We were able to go ahead and fill up our tank. It just has a small leak in it, so he's working on that today. Yes, the water is at our boondocking site, which we originally didn't really plan for the water, but we decided to go ahead and put it in. Since we were laying the water lines ourselves, we're just like, hey, let's just go ahead and add some water at the boondocking site.
So we got our assembly put together. A whole lot of fittings I didn't need, but it is what it is. So, go ahead and use
Boy, that's muddy on the end.
use the primer to clean her off.
The very, very end's dirty too. Does that matter?
Primer in there. Bloop. Bloop. So we got all the gravel we need up against at the bottom for that to drain out so it won't clog up the weep hole. This pipe is actually around the ball valve so that when we cut this off we can actually get down through the hole to turn that valve on and off in emergency situations. We're going to let all the PVC glue set and then I'll turn it on. And what we fashioned here is we need a way to get to this valve in case we ever have to turn it off. So we take some drainage pipe, I cut a hole over it, slide it over, and there she goes. I had never tightened that one when we were working on it that day.
Tony!
Absolutely, I put the wrench on it and it moved. You can turn it with your hand.
The spot that's leaking, he didn't tighten down, so he didn't have me over his shoulder supervising. That's why.
You were standing right there.
I wasn't down in the whole video,
You
David.
weren't supervising. You were spectating and recording. So
Yeah.
fun.
Oh, watch out. That almost hit you in the head. So yeah, so anyway, we do have a lot more work to do to this site, but it looks way better than it did before. It was just a muddy pit hole. You can check out the previous video where we had just had the bobcat out here to go ahead and clear the site. We need to cut the grass a little bit. And we have to work on the fire pit, get some of the construction stuff over there cleaned up, and all that's gonna happen. It's just a matter of doing it day by day and project by project. We're hoping to have a little area to put some firewood. Oh, you got it? All done. Test it out. We're gonna have the picnic table pulled over here when this is completed. And this spot is actually big enough probably for 2 RVs. Now, only one will probably be able to have the awning out, but it's pretty big. So you can pull in or back in, and then we also have this driveway. Then now this will be closed off. There'll be a fence at that end where that opening is in the tree, and then panning on around and zooming this way, so I can zoom in down that way. All the way at the end, there is another fence down there. So it is a locked, gated fence that will only be used for service entrance, and then for anyone that will be coming to use the Boondocker site. So yeah, so this is it right here. And the motorhome actually had a little more room to scoot over on the other side to allow more room if another RV needed to pull in here. So all fixed, huh? Yep. Tony's got his mud boots on. Those are pretty much a must-have around here. I have mine too. All right, so we'll let that dry.
Ain't no drying.
Oh, that's right. You just tightened it up, right?
Up. I need to get that. So that valve that's down there, I put this tube on it over the top of it so that you can actually reach down. So you can reach down and turn the valve on and off. This isn't quite big enough, so
yeah, to get your arm all the way down.
We're gonna hop up to the store up front.
Get a bigger one.
Up the street, and I'm gonna get a bigger one because my hand's just too big.
Okay.
So, and that'll make it a lot easier to get in there and turn that valve on and off.
At least your arms are long. That helps too.
Yeah, it's long, but it got right there.
And stopped.
Got right there, and it's just too tight and not quite long enough either. It was so if I can get my part of my shoulder down there, I'll be fine. Cool. And then we're going to put either a wood or a T-post right on the side of it. Right on the side of it, and strap it to it to help hold it up. Help hold it stable. I don't know if I'm going to use that or if I'm going to use that wooden board over there. Right.
You're a walking Coca-Cola commercial. We have a bird nest in our outhouse, and it has an egg in it.